So you all made it through some of the commercial district, not the commercial, but the commercial housing district. You know, a bunch of not really taverns, but they're houses that people can stay and do stuff like that. We've come to what looks like a park, you know, in this section.
Still in the 6th room?
Yeah, you're still in 6th room. So you go through the woods a little bit, and thanks to Manicus's heightened senses, he's able to track down whoever wrote the letter. You all start getting a little deeper in these woods, and Manicus can smell something burning, and you can see through the woods, you know, light emanating. You are in the shadow of the spire. So like it's like dark, you know, the spire that's in the middle is huge. So like, you know, it sort of goes around like a sundial depending on how the time. But like this section is very, very dark because the spire is like blocking out all the light coming down through here. So you can see through the woods that it's, you know, something's going on.
Where would the spire be? Over on that side?
No, we'll say that. So you're coming through the wood, yeah.
Okay.
We can say that.
So we definitely got stealth on our side up there.
Yeah, so it's already.
Yeah, until we get into the glow of the fire.
Okay. So at this point, you're pretty close with you and your beast form and your rogue. I really don't feel that they need to really roll for stealth, but
So Roy does.
So someone else does. Now, unless you want to stay back and let the other two.
I'm gonna let them scout just for the moment.
Yeah, so you can stay far enough back that you don't have to roll for stealth.
Do you want me to move them up just a little bit?
Well, like, look, you're just off the edge, so.
Okay.
Now you're all still telepathically linked.
Yep.
What we got?
This is a 6th level.
Yeah, you're already there.
Like, as my character 6th level?
Yeah, you're a 9.
You're 9.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if that meant like a spell.
Nope.
Level 6. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're at 9 right now, so you have that feature.
Okay.
Slade, look around.
Alright. So, now, like, once you get within 10 feet of that fire ring, you'll need to do a stealth.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So.
How tall up is the fire? Am I able to see what's inside, or is rings on the ground, or?
Alright, it's about 5 feet high. You know, the trees and vegetation is burning too.
Mm-hmm.
But
I'm going to climb up a little bit, just enough where I can see across. See, because my guy's only like 5'2", 5'3".
So just athletics to climb up the tree.
$25. Hey.
You can climb as high as you want, more likely.
I'm going to get up and I'm going to look and I'm going to say, I see 7 creatures, humanoids, inside the ring. One of them seems unconscious,
Yeah, like
just
they're laying down.
laying down.
Yeah.
6 of them is standing.
You mean like laying down?
Yeah, that's why I just put the unconscious ring.
Yeah, just
So that's another.
they are heavily armored.
Yeah.
I would recommend proceeding with caution.
Alright. So.
Am I able to tell which one is the mark of the group?
You would, right? Because you're, since you're with Slade, so he should know. More than likely, the one with the skull scepter.
The one on the left there.
Yeah, with a sword.
The mark has a sword and a skull in his hand. That's what we're here for. You know, it's all telepathically. You know, nothing out loud to get wood cover.
Yeah, at this point, I'm gonna assume that everything is nonverbal unless you say I speak out loud.
Yes. Okay.
So that's what I'm going to assume.
Manicus, what would you think? Think we should hit him from afar? Or get in there on him? Because me and
In my head, I say.
Roy and I were up close and personal.
In my head, I say we need to get up close and personal.
It could be suicide going in there with potentially 7 things.
I tell him we'll put Roy up front, and I'll be to his right.
Okay.
So that we're not really like just coming in there.
Kind of like this.
All 3 people, yes.
Okay.
And then we'll have you in the back as kind of a cleanup crew.
Okay.
It's gonna be kind of like a triangle going inside.
Well, actually, what I'd recommend for me is in Slade, I'm gonna stay up there so I can throw my blades.
Oh yeah, I forgot you can throw stuff.
Yep. And I can tell it's
That's
if more's
30
coming
feet,
out.
though, isn't it?
For sure. $60.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say because if it is, you might want to try to pull them closer.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to initiate contact then. I'm going to initiate with Slade. Throw with
Or you don't know if they're any magic users.
I
So I'm gonna say and you're all bunched up. I'm just saying.
don't have anything area effect.
I know, but they might.
All right.
So just say I didn't know if you wanted to. Like I said, you can move around.
I mean, there's a big old wall of fire in there, so they can't really see us.
Well,
Can they?
unless you get 10 feet. Like the only person they're really gonna fight maybe here is
My guy.
Roy.
Well,
As long as you can stay within 10 feet, you can. You can move.
Is that still good on your camera?
Yeah.
I'll move it up a little bit.
All right.
Okay.
So all right. So you're within 10 feet of the fire, so you need to do a stealth where you're at.
That you. Remember, you got advantage.
$18.
Okay. So they don't stop what they're doing. So, but the flames seem very hot where you're near. More likely, if you got within 5 feet of those range, you're gonna start taking fire damage.
In my head, I'm ask them both. I say, how do you think we should get to the fire?
I'm going to make him come to us. I'm going to... As an action, I'm going to put a seal on one. And then I'm going to use turncoat to try to turn 4 of them on one.
All right. So which one do you want them to turn on?
Yeah.
So, that's why I was like, go after the one that looks pretty tough.
Yeah, let's go with the one guy that looks pretty tough.
The mark.
The mark. Yep. That is my last charm. So, that was the wrong thing. That was a charm. go DC Charisma 15.
On the
These.
1 fails, 2 fails, 3 fails, and is it 4?
4.
They all failed. I didn't roll above 5 on any of them.
All right. Attack.
So that leaves 2. I guess the far one you couldn't see very well.
Yeah, far one I probably
Yeah.
couldn't see that guy.
Yeah, so
So
I mean, you could maybe just like see him.
These.
Well, they're also in a line. I mean, comes right in a line to him, so
yeah,
it might
you
not have been able to see him.
you want me to move him or you want?
Go ahead, move him. It's like,
I'm literally just gonna surround him.
yeah, just round him up. Cause you can you choose. You've charmed them, right? So you can tell them who's
Yeah.
and it doesn't. So that and they can't tell friend from foe.
4 enemies who can hear you.
So you're going to yell, so they all know that you're there.
Yep, they're all gonna know that I'm there, and they'll just attack.
So you
Yep.
go through. You've warped their mind. They're going to attack. Well, so that will be a total of 8 attacks coming.
I'll use my seal.
Can I? Well, I'm in the beast. It does not say this on here. When I'm in the beastly form, can I still like cast cantrips and stuff?
Yeah, like you're not concentrating.
I'm just like
Yeah, you've got everything.
I just got like
You have everything. You just look sort of scary.
oh okay.
Okay, so well, okay. So there's 8 attacks coming towards that dude.
Okay.
Oh, first one's natural 1. Next one's 2. That 2. Miss. So that's 4. So 0 for 4 so far. Another miss. That's a hit. Another hit. Miss.
Killed himself.
So alright, so 3 out of 8.
Okay.
So I need to add
So he
so 3, so that'll be 30 plus so it took 30 and all that is slashing, and then in addition we'll also take 12 fire. So it's 42 points right there.
Not bad.
Okay. So the other two are yelling. At this point, I'm going to do a perception to see if they know. Are they on your side till it's their turn?
That's what I was going to ask you because it does not say.
Like, because it doesn't stay that way. You gain the following. You make turn code. As an action, you wield your manipulative time against your enemy. You choose a number of enemies within 60
Read
feet.
that
Each
one,
target
sorry.
must succeed on a critical saving throw or use a reaction to make a weapon attack against a single target. So it's done.
I'm guessing it's one attack.
Yeah. So, but that's an action. So, how many times can you do that?
I have no idea.
Let me see. Invoke hell.
I'm guessing it's my seals. I mean, that's total
Alright,
guess.
Invoke hell.
I thought it was your seals.
It's just under a feature and trait. That's an action.
So that's just me just say it and it's done?
Yeah, so that's your action.
Okay.
It just that's your action.
Okay.
Like it doesn't seem to say how many times you can say it. Like that I could find. Sometimes they'll say like it's up to your proficiency bonus, which is
That's
up 4, but still. So you did that.
Read it.
Okay.
Dave. Read what I just sent you.
So the other one, not the main one, the other one's gonna try to restrain one of them, which he does. So see, like
He's going to try to restrain one of these guys.
yeah, he's gonna try to grab the the one attacking from behind. So, but because like I said, once it's done, like they're done.
Okay.
So, and then the one conducting the the one that's here conducting that, he blinks and appears over here. So he has some type of misty step.
Interesting.
So you hear something about him screaming about, they're traitors. But they did hear you, so I'm just going to see if they can comprehend, because you had to yell.
Mm-hmm.
I'll see if they can comprehend. The night commander, or whatever. Well, that's the easiest thing I can say. The one that's different. Understands or telling everyone that they're foolish and don't don't be tricked. I'm looking to see what he can do.
That's not an option.
And so the one again with the one with the skull,
Mhm.
he fires up 60 feet in the air and casts daylight, and everything's like super bright.
Mm-hmm.
So he lit up the circle, so like 60 feet, and it goes further too. So like everything. So now you're all not obscured by darkness necessarily. So they're definitely going to see Roy.
Yeah, I'm standing right in the middle.
Yeah, Roy's standing out. So,
He's up in a tree.
and he's sort of.
I'm short.
Yeah. But yeah, he's sort of short in the flames. You
Also, I'm kind of like behind a tree.
Yeah,
the way the map looks.
and so you can sort of use an action to do a performance to have them just pay attention to you if you want. If you want to do a performance roll and say something to them, so that way they're not looking at anything else. Because remember, these guys are enemies of Goodie. They're betrayers.
All right. Well, I'll do my roll. 23.
Okay.
Is a nat 20 plus 3.
Okay. Well, the net, I said, is like so. What do you want to say?
I'm gonna say, what y'all doing in there with that woman?
Do you want to declare that who you are? That Goodie sent you, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, Goodie sent me. I have words to spill with you.
In my head, I tell Roy, I say, tell him that you're the destroyer of worlds.
I'm gonna hold back on that.
So yeah.
That'd have been like perfect timing if he said that.
Goodie says hi.
So is that what you say? Goodie says hi.
Yeah.
So it's like the one it drags the lady. It sort of drags. You can sort of see her a little bit better now.
Mm-hmm.
She's some type of blonde elf. It's like wearing a blue dress. She must probably be magical in nature. For Slade.
Okay.
It's Slade, right?
Slade's road.
Yeah, Slade. Have Slade roll history.
All right. 18.
All right. So, Slade says that's the main mark. didn't know if it could trust you or not. But the girl is the mark to bring back to Goodie safely.
Oh,
The rest are to die
okay.
for portraying Goodie.
No problem.
So, so the girl is the female is precious to Goodie.
All right. Do we need to roll for initiative or anything at this point, or?
Right now, like they're still, they don't know about the other two. You just spoke and you just pulled back. So,
All right. Can I try the invoke elegant?
yeah,
I tell Roy in my mind, I say, you need to have them grab the guy with the skull wand thing and push him into the fire and hold him there.
well, they only get like a. Sadly, like they just
Like
get
they
attacked.
can't like they can't like
attack.
One attack.
They get
that's
one
it.
attack. They come in. They just.
they can't like just push him.
It's like his thing is basically saying attack.
We'll try that again. We'll just try the turn
Cause I figured
code.
it'd be kind of like a mob coming after him. With like
We're
4
gonna do
people.
exactly the same thing. We'll take 4, send them over to him.
We'll do these.
Hold
4.
on, wait. DC 15 charisma.
Ooh, they all passed.
Oh,
It's like I rolled an 18, 18, 19, and 18. They all have plus 2s.
okay.
That was crazy.
That was my action. So as my bonus action, I'm going to throw a
Yeah, because there's already one seal out there.
throw. Just go for it all. Just throw a seal on
That guy.
that guy back there in the back.
Is that who you put the first seal on?
Yes.
Okay, so he's got 2s.
He has 2 seals on him right now. That'd be it because that's my bonus action.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and so it's like, do you take an action yet, or are you staying hidden?
I'm staying hidden so that they can't see me.
All right, so that's your action.
Slade, I'm going to attack with Slade, and then to get my sneak attack potentially on.
Because they don't know, so you're hidden. So who you attacking? You can pretty much see all of them from where you're at, because you're up the tree, right?
Is that within 60 feet of me? The actual guy?
Remember, it's a straight
Skull.
line, so I don't think so.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to take a shot at him. Dirty 20 to hit.
that hits him.
All right. Roll the first of this.
Yeah, the first part of it.
Oh, Lord. Gotta do some math here.
Just saying.
Oh yeah, like, cause
I'll
they're
tell you
just,
back.
like I'm just tell me and I'm adding it.
Okay.
So you tell me the first hit.
9.
23.
So
It'd
9,
be
23.
23 total. 9 plus 14.
23 total psychic.
Yes. And then.
All right, so this dude's aware of you, because like it sort of glows too. The blade sort of glows.
Oh, I'm sure. Yeah.
So you're no longer hidden.
Okay. My bonus action. Disengage.
Well, you don't have to disengage. There's no one that can hit you.
No. Okay.
You can try to hide.
Yeah, I'll just try to re-hide then.
All right, so
I'm gonna
roll your
move a little bit,
Yeah.
and hide. That way I'm not in exactly the same spot.
All right, so roll for stealth.
17.
Okay, that's higher than they can tell. So, so again, you'll have advantage attacking.
Mm-hmm.
And if you move though, you'll lose it.
Mm-hmm.
So they have disadvantage attacking you.
Yeah.
All right, so it's their turn.
I'm just having to go over in there.
So Well, they have all the advantages right now, though.
Mm-hmm.
Won't that one try to attack them? Because I seen him just like swing on that one guy.
But now that he tried it again on them, they sort of know. They're not done.
They're just slightly done.
Well, some of these are probably Hell Knights too, so or lessers. Okay, so they start going and they're now chanting something. They are imbuing the one in the middle with something. So the one in the back.
The one with the girl?
The one with the, yeah. So the one with the girl, he sucks HP out of her. It's like
Vampiric.
no, like does a vampiric touch. Right. Pulls out 12. Yeah, pulls out 12 HP.
Sun sphere.
Huh?
Give me a 20-foot sphere, please.
Yeah, those are over there. Lord. All right.
Okay. So he's again using her as a shield at this point. You know, he says Goodie can't have her. So it's like I'm tired of following Goodie's orders, and this one could be the trick to freedom. Okay, so that's their turn.
All right. I'll put one more seal on him. That'll be. He's got 3 on him,
Yeah,
and I'm gonna pop him right
Yeah,
here.
because I was gonna say that's the third.
And I'm gonna pop the necrotic on him, which I've rolled that 3 times. 8, 5, 8, 5, and 6. 19 points of damage.
Necrotic.
Yes.
And it does have the right number at your level, right? Is it 2d6?
2d6, yes.
Okay.
Let's see, that would be. Yep, he's done. He's done. He's gonna make an attack. Just hit one of these guys right here in the back.
Okay. Trying to stop. Trying to mess.
Trying to mess that up. $21 to hit. That hit and start 6.
24.
Okay.
Total.
That's at 24 points of damage. 6 plus 18.
That would not look so good.
And then hide.
As your,
That's
as
my
your
bonus
bonus
action.
Roll
Rehide.
Didn't work.
Okay.
It's like they do know. So.
Okay.
Not for long. I'm gonna do. Is it my turn now? I'm gonna use. Or just.
Can he cast when he's in that particular
Mhm.
form? Anything you want to do?
Yeah, it's just,
Where'd it
it's a
go?
physical enhancement for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Hunger of Hadar.
Alright.
Nobody can be seen now, and I'm gonna do.
What do you mean nobody can be seen?
It is a sphere of darkness and noises of like
So they can't see or hear.
like it's just horrible in there.
Does it do damage or anything?
Yeah, it's like I think it puts them into like the shadow.
If I was to, let's say, do it like
It's where
just where it hits fire, and I was to set it to cold damage, would it put the fire out?
Yeah, it would put that out right there.
Well, I'm gonna set it up to where it's just gonna touch the fire,
Okay.
and it's gonna do cold damage.
So yeah, let's just put the fire out right there.
Just in that
Just
one
on
spot, or
that one little spot.
okay.
And I'm gonna, in my head, I'm gonna tell all them. I'm gonna say, they can't see anything right now. If you need to move, now would be your time. And there's now an opening to get in there to them.
It's like, is there damage with them being
Yeah, is there any type of damage or
I
anything?
tell them if you go inside the sphere, there will be cold damage.
Okay.
Once you
need to roll
touch it.
damage on them.
Huh?
You roll damage.
It's only on their turn.
So it's,
Okay.
Well, it's now.
Oh, which is now.
It's,
So.
it's their turn. So okay.
D6s.
All right. So,
Now you could do this.
so is there a save? I don't even know if there's a save on that.
Deck 16.
You can do this too. You hold that. Touch it. And then you touch it X amount of times.
All right. The commander passed.
None of the other ones.
Two others passed, but the woman didn't. She failed. She's unconscious, so she automatically fails. So the one in the middle that's having the ritual put on them. It's like they passed,
Okay.
and then the commander passed, but they'll still take half, won't they?
I'm sure it's half.
I'm sure it'll be half. Because a spell at that level is not at all or nothing. Should be down near the bottom.
Hold
on a passing save.
Any creature that starts its turn in this area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature at the end of its turn must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage from the other world's tentacles.
Okay, so I did the dex save for the acid, but they started their turn there, so apparently there's no save.
So then that means they take
2d6.
Well, no.
2d6 cold,
But
and then at the end.
That's at the start. What's your thing say? Go back to the other side because it goes up in levels.
Scroll bottom.
Increase by 1d6 for every spell slot above 3.
Yeah, so see if you go here.
That means I'm at.
See, it's going to tell you. Where's your? See, it says 2D.
6, and I'm at 5.
Yeah.
So I'd add 2 more d6s to it.
Yep.
So it'd be 4d6.
And that's just them starting their turn in there.
So how many passed?
Well, it doesn't matter. They
They
start. Their
all
turn.
take it.
But then you get the other one. They get additional damage. So you get cold, and if you you get cold automatically for being in it. There ain't no save. But then at the end of their turn, it's like
They take acid.
they're going to get acid too. And that was the dex save.
So 4.
Yeah. So everybody in there is going to take 4 because they started their turn in there.
4.
You just roll 4 and it's for everybody. I don't think you're going to be rolling like 50 of these.
No, it's
roll 4.
just 4, and everyone's going to take the same damage.
Everybody's going to take 7.
7. Everybody takes cold damage.
So everyone in there takes 7 cold.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh, that's about to be bad. I was about to roll like 20 d6s.
now, if it says they end their turn in there, they're going to take additional damage.
They must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 acid damage from otherworldly tentacle. Which then I add the 2d6s to them.
Yes. Does that damage go up?
Cold or acid damage increased by 1d6 for every spell slot.
Yep.
Go through.
So, well, this guy, they get out through the hole. So she won't take any additional damage, but they're still doing the ritual, so they're going to take more damage. So roll your 4d6.
15.
And that's acid. Alright. So
Can I see him?
yeah, like daylight's there, so you see him out.
I'm gonna tell him.
Tell
I'm
me
gonna tell,
him or
or
us?
not him. I'm gonna tell Roy and Slade. They are outside.
Mark.
The mark is outside of the fire. If y'all want to head to him and try to attack him.
Okay.
Alright, so when he comes out, he summons Phantom Steed, and like through the shadows, comes a horse out of the ground. So he uses his. So he doesn't have an action. He can't put up there. He summons Steed. He come and summon that Phantom Steed. That is an action. Okay. The ones inside are still doing the ritual. So I guess it is Roy's turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna run. What's that called when you sprint? Dash 60, just trying to get all the way around there.
Okay.
Go to angle.
Yeah, you get the first step at an angle, and it's 5. You can run through it. They let you do that now.
60 right there.
Okay.
Alright, are you within 5 feet of the fire?
Or would you rather end up right here?
Yeah, a little bit further away from the fire. Right there.
Hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello?